This light feels like extra bright to me right now. Oh, I forgot to use my mic. Hello, people. Welcome to another live stream. It's been a minuto. Hi, Jess. You're on the plane? Wait, that's sick. You got Wi-Fi. From Costa Rica and landing for a layover soon. Wish I could hang. Can't wait to catch up on all the things. Thanks, Jess. That was really thoughtful for you to take time to come in here. Safe travels from Costa Rica. That's so exciting. When you come back, if you come back to this live stream, I want to know where you went, how your trip was. Also, how's the merch process coming along? Good. I'm just waiting for them to make everything. It is like a decent size order, so it's just taking them a little bit, but they said by next week, like early mid next week, they should be ready. So I'm so excited to finally get those shipped out and like, I don't know, I just am ready to like have it be like finished. Like I feel like it's been a long-winded project, you know? Yes, the lives are back. Hi, Allie. I feel like this is so bright. Let me turn on this other light. I don't know if I accidentally. I don't know if that helps the situation or not. Oh, all right, let's get some music here. How's everyone doing? What's up? It's been literally 3 full weeks at this point. We were like so consistent there for a second of like lives every week. This computer still thinks I am in Europe. I am not in Europe. Dude, I have this song because I've been seeing it everywhere on like YouTube Shorts. Church by T-Pain, and I freaking love T-Pain. You guys know I'm a sucker for that era of hip hop, like T-Pain, yes, Akon, yes. And so I'm just in my head, it's like turn into a rude dude. I don't even know what he's saying, but I just love it. Okay, what am I looking for? Copyright free music. Hello from New Zealand. You live in such a beautiful country. I'm so jealous. Oh, I miss you too. Thanks for stopping in. Literally just got off my flight to go through customs. Jess, you're so committed to come on here. How was your, I want to know how Costa Rica was. If you have time, shoot a little message in the chat. Where'd you go in Costa Rica? Ooh, lo-fi autumn vibes. That sounds cute. Let's switch it up. We'll do this one today. I hope it's not too rambunctious. Oh, you went to Nosara? I'm glad you liked. Was that your first time there? You did a retreat? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. How was it? Well, you said it was phenomenal. Dude, I've heard such great things about that area. When I went, I was a little bit further south in Santa Teresa, but my friend Anna went to Nosara and she was there for 3 weeks, I think, and she really liked it. How is the gym filming situation? It's kind of is what it is. Like I technically can't use a tripod still, but I'm allowed to film. However, like last week, I literally saw an employee and trainer use the tripod that I use, like a big tripod for a DSLR camera. So I was like, oh, weird. So yeah, that kind of sucked to see that. So a part of me wants to be like, I'm just going to keep going, you know, filming as normal, because if their employees are using big tripods and they should be the ones like being the face of their rules, like if they're the ones using tripods, I'm like, oh, maybe I guess the rule the rule was abolished. But yeah, I don't know. The situation is I still technically can't use a tripod, but I've been seeing other trainers using a tripod, so that's no fun. You've been to Costa Rica 4 times now, but never Nosara. Yeah, I'm sure it feels like another world, though. The whole peninsula is so different. How are you doing? Thanks for asking, Jamie. To be honest, I kind of talked about this on my Instagram story, but I feel like I've been no bueno. I'm feeling good today. But, like, also, you guys, a part of me, I'm like, am I sad because I'm PMSing? But, like, I was really low this past weekend. And then just kind of like last week in general, I don't know, I've been very up and down, to be fully honest. Like some days I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very hopeful. I'm feeling confident. And then other days I'm like, nothing's working. I'm literally failing and nothing's going to work out. So I've been like super up and down, unfortunately. And I feel like every time I get on like a little high and my mood starts to raise, I'm like, yes, like I'm getting out of the funk. and then I end up falling back into the funk. So like right now I feel like I'm like, yes, I'm breaking out of it. Like my perspectives are changing. But I don't know. We'll see in like 5 days to a week if I start feeling shitty again. But yeah, honestly, that's how I'm feeling. They're ridiculous. Yeah, double standards. No, literally. Yeah, I was honest. I wasn't even pissed at that point. I literally started laughing to my boyfriend because I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, honestly, what I said, to be honest, in the moment, I was like, "Oh, I guess the rule is null and void now." Like, seeing that, I was like, "This is ridiculous." Like, I'm glad we all wasted each other's time for the past 2-3 months. Like, I'm just gonna keep filming with my tripod. But the thing is, it's like no, it's not even a busy gym. So it's just like I talked about this in a video a couple videos back, but I just was like, literally, that if they chose after all this, the rule that they chose to instate was no tripods because there's not enough space. Like after all this, that's the rule they chose to instate based on the alleged complaints that they were getting. That's what you decided to do. That's why I'm like, okay, what was really the issue at hand? If you think that the solution is to get rid of tripods, like what did that actually even solve anything? So yeah, I'm not stoked on it. And to be honest, guys, it also like brings down the vibe of my gym because I'm like, I don't know. I just feel unwelcomed in a weird way, you know? So I don't know. Yeah, if they use it, why can't you? So annoying. Yeah, it sucks. Jordan, hello. Thanks for coming, sis. Are the signs still up though? Yeah, all three. There's 3 signs as well. There's literally 3 signs up, and there's no other sign that is up that many times in the gym. So yeah, I don't know. A part of me just like wants to fully drop it. I feel like I have 2 options, which I was actually talking to Jordan about this in the DMs, but like either literally go and like get a petition started and like talk to people in the gym, see what they think, because I've had like a handful of people tell me like come out of the way that I don't even know them, like come out of their way to come up to me and say how ridiculous they think the signs and the rule is. So like route 1 is to go get a petition and like try to get the rule change, and then my other route is like literally just say effort and just like pretend that the rule isn't there because clearly no one else is following it. So I feel like those are my 2 options at the moment. Oh, Liv, I have such an intense time with studying, so my body is asking for more fuel, and I feel like I've been eating so much bread and sweets. Obviously, I work out consistently, but still. Girl, I feel like we all go through those waves, like, especially when you're in school, like, you're also exerting energy from your brain power, like, thinking so much and studying and everything, so I wouldn't stress it. I mean, if you want to, like, try to have more, I guess, healthier whole food options more available to you that's, like, ready to grab at, but I personally wouldn't beat yourself up. There's worse things in life, you know? I feel like since after Europe, I've been more on like the bread and the sweets train too, just because I kind of got like used to eating that way for the 10 weeks. And I'm just hyper fixated right now on smoked salmon and sourdough toast. So it's turned into like a daily thing. All right, let me go live on Tickety Tockety because that's also been a while, mate. Pardon. Yeah, part of me just trying to include more protein. Honestly, that I feel like I'm always very adamant on being consistent with that because as long as you get your protein, like it helps so much with satiety and actually being able to like hear your hunger cues and everything, and also just have more like fuller meals. So yeah, definitely if you can, whenever you're just incorporate protein, literally whether it's a snack or a meal, like it goes so far. I feel like every time I'm eating, I always try to incorporate some sort of protein source. Katie, you live in upstate New York? What area? I'm from like Syracuse area. How's everyone's week going? Yes, any good news or anything you're looking forward to in the next couple of days? That's a great question, Jordan. Everyone chime in. I feel like my week has been going by pretty fast. My week has been very relaxing, actually, which has kind of been good. I feel like I've needed some days to like regroup, lay low. etc. Petition may help, especially if you have people at your gym that agree on how ridiculous the situation is. Yeah. Like I said, I have had a handful of people come up to me, so I feel like a lot of people would be down to be like, hell nah. Is there anything that triggers the ups and down moods? Could it be post-traveling blues? Adikiba always sending you lots of love. Thank you so much, Allie. Anything that's triggering it, I just feel like it usually always stems from work, to be honest. Like, I always just feel like I'm not doing enough, or like that nothing's working, or yeah, it's usually honestly coming from work. And then I also feel like it just definitely comes from this time of year. I feel like I generally really don't do well when I'm not like outside a lot and like being able to be in the sun. So I feel like it also comes down to that. I don't know. I just been feeling overall very stagnant in my life. But then I also feel like I was just thinking in the car on the way home just now, like I feel like I've also just been super hard on myself for kind of no reason. I feel like looking back, I have done some really great things this year, but for some reason, I just have not acknowledged them at all. Or like, I feel like I didn't do a good job with them, or I didn't do enough with them. And I don't really know where that's coming from, because I feel like I'm not traditionally like that with myself. So I don't know. I wish I had more information for you, but it's just been a really weird slump, to be honest. Hi, Autumn. Thanks for the little butterfly. Catskills. I went on a little trip there once. It was like a one-day thing. Super pretty area. My brother went to Cuse. That's a very good school. I hate that you feel that way. You're one of my fave influencers. Oh, thank you, Aurora. Yeah, I don't like that it's like that, but I don't know why it is like that, but like I just have been going through some very low slumps. I know I've been talking to my dad about it, and I think I just like need to set new goals and just really realign. I feel like I've been thinking of different directions that I want to take, different avenues. I really want to like not rebrand the podcast, but I want to like change my cover art. I want to like get a different game plan. I want to re-record the intro. I like the intro that I have, but I want to like re-record it. Like I said, redo the podcast cover art, and then just kind of just get a different game plan. I kind of want to also improve my filming setup, excuse me. I think I want to add like 2 different camera angles for when I'm posting it on YouTube, things like that. This is where I also wish I had my own apartment, because I would love to have like a little podcast studio. So yeah, I don't know. I also just feel like I'm so in my head about it. Clearly I'm confused with how I feel, because I can't even communicate how I'm fully feeling. But basically, yeah, I just feel very stuck and like I'm failing essentially with different areas of my life. Lydia, hello. Girl, you were on my Spotify Wrapped. Girl, that's so cool. That's so sweet. Thanks for listening to the pod. That means a lot to me. That's also been something that's made my day all day today. I always forget that it's that time of year when it is that time of year, when I see all the Spotify Wrapped stuff. Speaking of which, it like helped me because I was feeling so like this, that like nothing was working and I'm like doing nothing with my life. And then like hearing all the good feedback on the podcast was super sweet today. It really raised my mood. My top podcast for this year. I love you all. Thank you, Maddie. That's so sweet. I think this also just goes to show, like, it's no secret what I'm about to say, but just everything is so freaking mindset, you guys. Like, it's insane. Like, I just feel like my egoic mind has been very taking over and has been winning lately for some reason. But it's like someone someone who would be in my exact situation could feel totally a different way about, like, in terms of their satisfaction level of like what they've accomplished. But it's the same situation, but it's just 2 different perspectives on it that, to have a totally different take on it. And it's just so crazy to me, so, because I feel like me 2 years ago would have been like, what do you mean? Why are you so hard on yourself? Like, what's the matter? Like, I would kill to be where you are now. But then where I am now doesn't feel like I'm doing anything of importance. I don't know. I feel like I've been in a black hole these days. It's like when you're thinking too much. I feel like it's also almost something like that. You listen to Duncan something Family Hour? Trussell Family Hour? I don't. Is that a podcast? Lydia, were you on both YouTube and TikTok? Wait, Lydia, is it a podcast though, or what is it? I'd imagine. Jordan, I don't listen to podcasts on Spotify. I need the visual aspect on YouTube, but I would assume you'd be number one on the list. Thanks. Yeah, I feel like I personally like to watch like interviews on YouTube for sure. I also talk so much with my hands, so I bet you there's so much to watch when you're watching on YouTube. I moved because my TikTok was lagging. Fair enough. You need to listen to your Epi 90. That's not the radio. I know, Allie. That's why I said it, and that's exactly what I. Yeah, now you're getting both sides of the podcast because like this is how I've been feeling, and then during meditation, that's what I'm saying. I've been like carrying all these like emotions and all these negative thoughts and like all this heaviness. Even now, it's making me emotional for some reason. But then when I meditated, Allie, I love that you listened to it because you totally get my full circle revelation. But then when I was meditating, I like felt it all just like shut up for a second. I was like, oh, this is me. And so I've been trying to remind myself of that, of like all these negative thoughts, all these doubts, all these worries, all these fears. Like it's not me. It's not my higher self. It's not my authentic self. Like it's my ego. It's my fears. It's my programmings. It's my traumas coming in. And like, I just can't listen to it. Like I have to reject those thoughts, choose not to energize them, and choose to energize the thoughts that are self-serving and choose the thoughts that believe in myself. It is a podcast, but he is a wonderful explorer of universal truth and spirituality. That's so cool. I'm going to write it down in my computer notes. Aw. Hi, Natalie. I love the way you spell your name. My sister's name is Natalie, but it's I-E instead of E-E. Hi, your content is so motivating and it truly makes a difference in my life. Thank you. What are your major goals moving into 2024? I also I'm gonna do a whole YouTube video on this because I'm such like a sucker for just classic. Like I feel like there's so many people that also like hate on this sort of lifestyle. But, like I'm such a sucker for like a good New Year's resolution list, like goal list, just goal setting. I love goal setting. So I'm gonna do a whole video on this, more of the story. I've been watching videos on it and I've been like, it's so satisfying to me. Major goals of 2024. Two, I also don't want to spoil it, but two of them, okay, no, I can split it up. One is I'm going to launch a challenge. All my live stream people get the tea on what's really going on. So early next year, which I don't think I would launch at the end of this year. I think early next year I have a challenge. And then I'm also trying to do like workout programs. I'm not going to tell you the format yet, even though I bet some of you already know because I've definitely probably upset it. But so workout programs are really at the top of my list. I feel like because before I wanted to do like stickers, merch, and now that's kind of, completion. So my next major project is workout programs. Allie, I told you to hold me accountable and I'm doing it. So those are top two major goals. I'm already working on one of those things right now. Third thing is podcast guests for 2024. That's what I meant when I kind of want to shift my intention with my podcast a little bit. I want to just have more. I still want to have solo episodes, but I want to incorporate podcast guests. That's been something that my fears have definitely been holding me back on because I just have been nervous to interview people a little bit because I don't know. I feel like it's been a good start that I've started with family, but still. So, but I want to move past that, and I actually already have a guest lined up. So we all know I'm not just bullshitting all y'all. So I really do have a podcast guest already lined up for next year, early 2024, which I'm really excited to have her on. She has a very similar podcast to mine. I think she's so wise. She's brilliant. I just have a feeling we're just going to click. Like I have a feeling we'd be friends in real life. So I'm really excited for that conversation. Those are like definitely my top three. Have more podcast guests on, and then the challenge and the workout programs. What else? I haven't really like sat down and thought of other goals, but that's what I have. Oh, actually, totally lies. Two more. Another thing is I want to do a nutrition certification course. It's kind of definitely a part of continuing education for my personal training certificate. When you're a personal trainer, it's kind of with anything, there's continuing education credits that you need to acquire like every 2 years. And so I want to do like a nutrition certification for that. And then I guess I have more goals than I thought. Okay, so that's number 4. And then I want to do a hormone become like a hormone specialist. It's like another certificate course that you can take as well. to learn more about hormones. I literally just discovered the course 2 days ago, so I'm not like super knowledgeable of what I would be learning in the course, but I read through like one of their first pages, and it was basically like I'd be learning about all like the sex hormones, but as well also other hormones that take place during like the fat loss and just like in the fitness process, whether you're like gaining muscle or losing fat. So talking about like thyroid, cortisol, your sex hormones again, like I said, and then also like growth hormone, luteinizing hormone, all that sort of stuff. So those are 5. I can give you 5. So 2 of them are about like continuing my education, expanding my knowledge and value. 2 of them are workout programs, and then 1 is for the podcast to have more podcast guests. Start with a Jack Cornfield epi. Roger that, Lydia. Okay, I will. Do you have any tips on setting goals for the new year? I'm definitely gonna make a whole video about this. Any tips? The first thing that's coming to mind is like to really sit with yourself and think about what you actually want. I feel like, especially when I was younger, you know, those things where you like think you want something, but really only think you want it because other people want it, or you think other people want you to want it. You know what I mean? And then you don't have that actual like intrinsic motivation to go achieve it because you don't actually really want it. It's not for you, you know? So the first thing I would say is to like sit with yourself, sit in stillness. You need to meditate, journal, and like get clear on like what's actually important to you. Because like I said, I definitely have set goals in the past where it just sounded good to like want to go achieve that, but I didn't actually care. It wasn't really important to me. So I think you're way more likely to follow through and achieve your goals when it's something you actually truly want. And next thing I would say is to have definitely process goals. It's very easy to say I want X for this goal, but without actually like setting up your baby steps to get there. It's kind of like you want to get to the first floor to the second floor. Great, you know where you want to be, but how you're going to get there if you don't build in a staircase to get there? And that's kind of like the point of process goals. Hey, Georgia. I just got back from work and now at the gym watching this. Yay. Thanks for watching. That also reminds me, can you DM me again about your podcast? Because I'm still so down for that. Hey, Sydney, what's up? Thanks for the butterflies, girl. A challenge sounds so exciting. Yeah, I'm actually really excited about it because I think I'm going to do it. You guys, I'm obviously like super passionate about a morning routine. So the challenge is kind of incorporating, I basically give you guys a morning routine, and then I'm also going to be including workouts, and it's going to be 4 weeks long. And I'm excited. Yay, so excited. Thanks, Allie. Did you do any Black Friday shopping? Elfly Black Friday shopping. Okay, you guys, I felt so stupid because, so obviously it was like throughout the whole weekend, and for some reason I just was like, yeah, I'll do it later, which honestly I did say it out loud and it definitely ended up manifesting, but I was like, oh, I wanted to get, like, when the Black Friday sale on Elfly first went live, I was on it, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait, and like I was like, oh, I'll wait to order something. And then I was like, maybe if I'm lucky, things will sell out and then I won't even have an option to buy it and I'll save money. Yeah, well, I was kind of joking when I said that, but then when I actually got around to go order, the sale ended. And I was like locked out of the website. It said like the website is under maintenance because I literally got on at like 11 p.m. MST Monday night, and that's exactly when the sale ended. So I didn't get anything from the Elfly Black Friday sale. But I did order from TLF, you guys, and I'm so excited to try them. Like, so excited. I'm going to do a haul video review. I got really great stuff for only like 150 bucks. So did you guys order anything from anywhere? I'm so like, let a sister know. I want to know if you guys ordered from anywhere. When do the crew necks ship? They merch in general. I'm still waiting for them to finish the order because it was a pretty bulk order. So, because I'm not doing it from like a big corporation. It's like a in-house situation. Someone owns the print shop and is basically doing it. So, since the bigger order is just taking them a little bit longer, but next week they're going to be ready, like early to mid next week. And then hopefully they'll be shipped out end of next week or early week after that. You should be getting them middle of December is when you should be receiving them if you're in the US. Yeah, I didn't get a heads up. I'm here now. Hi, Liv. Hi, J Matt. I know it was kind of last minute, as always. Damn, you're gonna be booked and busy next year. I know. I have to take it off in bite-sized chunks. I'm probably gonna start with the nutrition course, but I would honestly love, like, this is the other realization I had, you guys, because a part of me is like, oh, I don't really do well in the winter. No, We got to cut that out because this is actually such a perfect time to, because I get like sun FOMO. Like if it's nice out, I want to like go be outside. So I'm like, this is the perfect time of year to be buckling down. You know what I mean? Like I could totally be getting up early, staying up later, and just grinding and like doing for like these like education courses. You know what I mean? I'm like making progress with that. So I would love to finish both of those courses by like springtime, but that could be so ambitious because I don't really know how long they are, but we'll see. I can only imagine they would take a couple months because my personal training certification, which was like a long thing, was like 6 months. So if these are like continuing education credits, I would be shocked if they took the same amount of time. So happy for you furthering your knowledge. I know that for you is so fitting. Yeah, I just feel like I haven't done anything to like expand, like my knowledge, my skill set in a couple years. And I think that's also what's making me feel like, you know. Hey, Liv, with the holidays coming up, were you asking Santa for anything special this year? Hi, Megan. Am I asking Santa for anything special? Not really. I don't know. I don't really feel like I like need anything. I try not to like overconsume. Like, I don't know. There's really not much that I need. I asked my mom for some like a package of yoga classes or Pilates classes, but that's about it, to be honest. But we'll see. I don't know. I feel like I also haven't really thought about it too much. What about you guys? Do you guys have anything on your list? Is the hormones course something anyone can take or just for personal trainers? No, I bet anyone could take it. I think it was through, again, I haven't done, this was like very fresh. I literally just discovered the course. I believe it was yesterday, to be honest. But I think it was through the people who run the Mind Pump podcast. They have like an education academy. I believe it's from them. I didn't really like deep dive into it, but no, it's nothing that was like you have to be a personal trainer to take the course. The nutrition one that I'm doing, yes, you do have to be a personal trainer just because I'm doing it through ACE, which is how I'm a certified personal trainer. Hey, Pear Cheese, how you doing? Thanks. That's so exciting. I've been trying to create a morning routine, but haven't been able to find one that sticks. Yeah, and it's not like super long-winded. It's literally going to take 20 minutes. Could you touch on how to get out of a workout rut? Every time I work out, it just feels like something I need to get done. I miss having the feeling of being excited about it. Georgia, I feel ya. My number one tip would be to just switch it up. Anything you can for your routine. Either change the time that you're working out. If you're a night lifter, try to go in the morning or vice versa. And change up like your workout split. So change like the different days that you're doing different workouts, or even change your training altogether. Like maybe try more yoga, Pilates. Maybe you want to try more circuit style training. Maybe you want to try, doing weight training for time instead of reps. Just try to change it up in general. I feel like that definitely goes a long way. Or another thing that always helps me is like having just like a longer like gym hype up session. So like I'll have a dance party. I'll have fun like making my pre-workout drink. I'll just do something that gets me excited, like pick out an outfit, a cute outfit to wear, or buy a new workout set. Like little things like that go a long way for me. But kind of just like the harsh reality is you're not always going to feel excited. Like there's definitely mundane parts, coming from someone that's been training for 6 years. Like I'd be lying if I said I was always excited to go. Like we definitely just go through phases. And I feel like a part of it is just kind of a natural ebb and flow, but I promise you'll get your spark back. It just takes some time. I'm starting grad school in January. Good for you, dog. So I definitely need to create a good morning routine. Yeah, I love it. It's very like straightforward too. And yeah. Are the crew necks still available for purchase? No, I'm sorry, McKenna. Love you too, Pear Cheese. Guys, I'm thinking of, I don't know, it depends on how many people are still, because that was the other thing. Like, I also extended the pre-order because I had so many messages of people being like, hey, I was waiting to get paid, or I totally forgot to order, and I just saw your YouTube video and it reminded me. So I might, like, depending if there's still a good amount of people that are interested in getting merch that didn't, I may try to figure out a way to, like, I know you can set it up through, like, a third party so you guys can still order it. But I wouldn't be like personally shipping them to you guys with like a note or anything. But I might still do that to have them be available. I'm not sure. Do you have any tips on increasing athleticism? Girl, my full body circuits, dog. I'm telling you, They helped me so much. I got so unathletic when I was just purely weight training. Like weight training is a very static form of training, obviously. So just incorporating different types of movement goes so far. Like even if you don't really like higher intensity stuff, like even moderate training, like just doing anything other than weight training, like going for a run, you know, using the freaking rower machine. Like there's just so many different things, incorporating more cardio. But I specifically like my full body circuits because it's like functional training. So we're using more than one muscle group at a time. It's also incorporating like strength and cardiovascular in the movements. We're training in a lot of different planes. There's lateral movements in there as well. We're doing explosivity movements. We're doing stuff with footwork. We're doing stuff for power. So it's just, there's a lot of different facets to it. And I think that's what totally builds a great athlete, is someone who is flexible, not literally, but also metaphorically with how they can move. Yes, do the course first. Yes, yes. Hey, do you like coconut water? If so, what's the best brand? Oh my gosh, wait, I do know the best brand and now I'm not going to know. Let me look it up because I actually did come across this and I was super sure on what I felt like the best brand was. I do like coconut water though, to answer your question. I think yeah, it's just Vita Coco. Vita Coco. You can get it at Costco and it's very good. But VITA Coco, definitely my favorite. I go through phases with coconut water. I really liked it like it iced. Like it needs to be cold. Like room temperature coconut water, nah. Also, coconut water from an actual coconut tastes so much different than what you get in the store, and I like that one way better. Get the course out of the way, yeah. I feel like I should, because it's one of those things where I'm only gonna have the motivation for it for like a short window. Do you have any advice for dealing with toxic family members during the holidays, having trouble being happy with where I am in life when they judge everything I do? Retweet. Work, body, relationship. Dude, I'm so sorry. Those family dynamics are the worst. Like, I can't. I think, let me sit on this for a second. Any advice for dealing with seeing toxic family members? Okay, first thing I can think of, because you obviously we can't control their reaction, right? We can't control what they're going to say, but we can control our reaction to what they say. So for me, whenever I'm in those situations, I try to just have I go in already with the mental awareness and like mental preparation that those comments may be directed towards me. And I set the intention that none of those things are actually something for me to take personally. They're not about me, they're about them, like a reflection of them. And I really try to go in with that intention so I can choose which comments to kind of accept, if that makes sense. If someone says a really petty or toxic comment to me that I know is just blatantly mean, or something that they don't understand my phase of life, or they're not being compassionate towards me, I will literally choose to reject that thought, if that makes sense. I'll just say that it's null and void, and I'll just kind of deflect it in my brain and have it just bounce off and float away. Because the thing is, everyone's words, we think it holds all this weight, but we're actually the ones that assign weight to it. So I know it sounds crazy. You're like, no, they just said this really hurtful thing, but it's you actually accepting it, digesting it, and declaring it being hurtful that gives it power. But if you actually fully just let it bounce off you in a little force field around your energy field in a way, and just choose not to energize it, it truly can't touch you. They're just words. How many times are people talking, you're not even listening, and they could have said this crazy thing, but it didn't even exist in your reality because you didn't have any awareness to it. You weren't paying attention. So I kind of have that same strategy when it comes to other people in my life that I find toxic. Did that make any sense at all? That's personally what I do. Liv, love your outfit. Literally always looks to be beautiful. Thank you so much, Pear Cheese. I do love this fit though, you guys. I have the little why can't I speak today? The flare leggings from Camel Fitness, and I'm obsessed with them. I am on my cycle, and so I love these sets. I've been wearing these sets every time I'm on my cycle, every time it's that time of month, because they're just so comfortable, and I feel like I like some extra coverage, you know? Yes, I've been taking Pilates/bar, and it is amazing. Definitely recommend. Very different from weight training, but I find it so amazing how challenging body exercises can be. Dude, yes. It's just a different form of exercise, obviously, but it just is, it's so different. I find I get a different mental release as well when I'm doing Pilates. I love that slower, low impact movement because it's so meditative, and weight training is too, because you have to be so present, but it's just different. Like I love really being able to focus on my breath. It's just so much more relaxing, obviously, like when you're doing more yoga or Pilates or bar. But don't get me wrong, Pilates is freaking hard. I've never done bar, but Pilates is hard. And I just do it at home, like mat Pilates, and I'm like, Georgia, maybe a reward system may help. Yeah, post-workout reward. True, that's also a really good idea. I asked my boyfriend for a record player and a Beatles album. Oh, that's so cute. That's a really good idea. I'm trying to cut back on consumption too, so I just want one meaningful gift instead of a bunch of small gifts. That's what I feel like. And like my mom is, love her, but like she's notorious for that. Like she'll just get us stuff for the sake of getting us things, and like it's not like, I don't even say that. How do I word this? It's not like she has the financial means to just be like getting, it's not even like that. It's like she just feels this, she tries to like, that's her way. She wants to try to spoil us. But I'm like, Mom, like we don't need any of this. Like it's so unnecessary, you know, like save your money. We don't need these things. So this year that's like what happened again. She's like, guys, write your Christmas list. I'm like, first of all, I'm 24. Like I don't need to keep writing Christmas lists. And two, like there's nothing that I'm like dying to need. Like I would so much rather have like an experience or something like that, or yeah, something meaningful, like you said. So can I still order? No, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think you're talking about merch. You can't. Like I said, I might try to make them available through like a third party where it's like a print on demand service, and that way you still could, but it's not available yet. Coconut water tastes like vom to me. I want to like it so bad. It has great natural electrolytes. Have you heard of Hotworks? I have heard of it, but I don't really know what it entails. When it's coming to my town, do you have any thoughts on it? I have no idea what, like, I've heard of it, but I don't know what style of training it is. I'm going to try this brand, though. Maybe I've just had bad ones. I really think so many different coconut waters taste different. So, yeah, try the Vita Coco. Hi, Lila. I hope work's going well and going by fast. Yes, that did make sense. Thank you so much for the advice. Yes, of course. I'm really sorry, dude. Like, I've so been there, and it's no fun. But it's kind of amazing what happens when you can just, like, it is probably a little bit delusional, but it works. Like, you just choose what to energize in your environment, and that's what creates your reality. My Christmas trip was a trip to Disneyland. That sounds freaking rad. Is that in Florida or in California? This light, I feel like, is giving me an, I don't know, hurting my eyeballs. Would much rather have that than just random gifts? Yeah, I agree. I just don't like that in general with gifts. Like, even like also if you're trying to buy for someone, like I hate the thought of like, oh, I need to get this person a gift. You know? Like I'm like, I love when you see something, you're like, oh my gosh, this so reminds me of Sophia or whatever. Or like you think of something that they would want and then go get it. Like I hate like just trying, like going into a store and like, okay, I'm gonna go try to find a gift for so and so. Like the Christmas list test, I had the same thing for my mom when I'm 26. Yeah, I just like couldn't, like when is it, does it ever stop? Like I don't know. Like I don't, but I just was like, I didn't know this was supposed to go on forever. I recommended like a Secret Santa. Like I thought that'd be so fun. You get like one gift, and then you guess who was your Secret Santa. But I feel like you need to have a bigger, like there's 4 of us siblings, so I feel like it would work. How it works is hot yoga, I believe. Oh, that's probably vibe. Yeah, I don't really have any like specific thoughts on it just because I've never experienced a class, but like I'm sure it's great. How it works is body exercises in infrared saunas. Oh, whoa. That took it up to another level, infrared sauna. That's legit. California. Hot yoga is so good. I hope you enjoy. I don't know if I've ever been to a hot yoga class, to be honest. I find in previous years getting a lot of gifts almost feels like a chore. Yeah, I agree. Obviously, I'm grateful for my parents for showing love, but I'm like, well, now am I gonna do it? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to sound ungrateful at all. Like, I'm just saying I don't even want her because she spends so much like time. You know what I mean? It's like time, money, energy, effort. So you get these things that like we don't need, you know? So that's what I feel like too. That I'm like, I have all this stuff in my room and I'm like, I don't even need it. Yes, I live in California, pear cheese. Pear cheese, you only get addressed as pear cheese. You have to be addressed by your username because it's so special. Pear cheese, where do you live? Guys, this new I'm drinking this EHPLABS, their new Oxy Reds. It's so good. It tastes like juice. And this is the raspberry refresh flavor. My only thing is I want to be able to mix, like, you know, when you take your greens and reds, like I want to be able to mix them. And I don't want to think I can. Well, I'm sure it wouldn't taste bad, like strawberry margarita and raspberry refresh. But I almost wish one of them was like non-flavored or something so you could have them together. You know? I would love a trip to Disney for Christmas. I just spent 2 months there, but it wasn't enough. I need to be back in the magic. I've never been to the one in California. Wait, Megan, didn't you, correct me, weren't you the, I swear we had a DM conversation over Instagram. Didn't you work for Disney or you went to the Disney school or something crazy? I hope I'm not like terribly off the mark. Yes, about the Disney college program. Yeah, wait, how, are you still in it? How's it going? And what is it for? Like for you to work in like in Disney? That I know, I remember that. Okay, I'm so glad it is you because I remember that so clearly because I thought that was so cool. I'm so glad you like got in and it's all worked out. I'm about to apply so I can be a cast member so I can go to the park for free. Dude, I think that'd be crazy to work at Disney. Like, your days would be so much stimulation. That'd be crazy. Crazy, crazy. It's an internship where you live on property and work in the parks and can lead to a lot of future opportunities in the company. That's so cool. That's so awesome. Good for you. That's so exciting. I'm so glad it's like working out. I'm excited to see where you go from here, what opportunities come up. Random question, but where do you get your glass straws? Also love you. Thanks, Taylor. This one, oh, I got them on Amazon. I think, but they came with like a cup, like a little glass cup with a little lid, like the very basic Instagram cup. And then it came with a glass straw. I love them. Game changer. I love this music. What is it? Thanks to Cole. It's copyright free music on YouTube, actually. Yeah, I actually been vibing with this one. It's called 12 Hours of Copyright Free Music, Twitch Safe for Creators and Streamers from the Relax Movement. It's just some like lo-fi kind of ish vibes. I just got home, but I'm applying to professional internships now so I can work in marketing or social media instead of food and beverage. Fair enough. That's so awesome. Where do you live now then? So were you living in Florida or were you living in California for the internship? Am I married? No. I'm not married. I just wear a lot of rings. And I wear one on my ring finger. But this one I got, these 2 rings I got with like my best high school friends. So I'm like, until a man takes me over, I'm married to them. Oh my gosh, wait, guys. Do you guys want me to show you what I got from my thrift experience in Amsterdam? I made a TikTok of it, but I might as well bring it to the YouTube live if anyone's interested. I got some really funky, except one of the things that I really love is downstairs. But everything else is up here. I'm from Pennsylvania, but was living in Florida and working in the Magic Kingdom. Could you imagine, like, oh, where do you work? The Magic Kingdom. No, wait, where do you work? No, like, literally the Magic Kingdom. That's so fun. It's so much fun working in the parks every day, but I couldn't do that forever. Yeah, I feel like it's so overstimulated, but I feel like it's got to be igniting, enchanting for your inner child. I remember you mentioning Megan on the podcast. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is all full circle. Talk about the OGs are right here, right now. Megan, congratulations. I was so happy for you that day. I had chill bumps. Dude, this is so full circle. I love that you were listening to the podcast. Yes, please show. Okay, say less. Liv is my wife. Sorry, dogs. I'm off the market. Okay, hang on. My closet's gonna be a mess. Where did I put? I think I did put it in here. Okay, wait, no, everything is right here. There's one coat that I got that I absolutely love, but it's downstairs, so I'm gonna have to hold off on that. Okay. First clothing item. Okay, so these were all things. Next presentation is going to be everything that I that I thrifted in Amsterdam. So first are these pair of pants. I was obsessed with these in the store. They're like this perfect gray, but like olivey tone color at the same time. And they're just like really, like the cool worn denim. Like that's what this is. And I love it. Like it's so comfortable. And they have a little zipper in the back. And I love the little V here of the stitching. I just like love the feeling of it, and thrifting is just so cool. Like I love, like, look how cool this tag is. Are you kidding me? So anyways, they're just like super, super baggy, and they look really cool with like biker boots. They seem very plain, but they fit me like chef's kiss. They like fit the waist, but like everything else is very baggy. And I just feel really cool in them, and they're so worn, like I said, so they're super comfortable. I love them. Love them. That's item numero uno. Okay. Next thing, you guys are either going to love or hate this. Or you might be like, I don't know what's going on with Olivia. But I think this is such a vibe. Okay, so I found this vest. And I've been kind of into like sweater vest, kind of the look for like fall, winter. And so then I saw this vest. This doesn't give fall, winter vibes. But I just had a vision for it. And I was like, I think this could be cool. It's an embroidered vest. Okay? And I thought this would be so cool with like a white bodysuit underneath or like a long sleeve. And you can either like button it with like mom jeans, or you can leave it open. And I just think it's like the coolest thing. Like the embroidery as well is also so pretty. And I love the buttons. I don't know. I thought it was so unique and fun and different. I hope this isn't something that like I end up hating in 6 months, because sometimes I do that. I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. And then I buy it and then I'm over it, Shut up, that vest is so cute. Okay, thank you, Sydney. I'm glad you're getting my freaking vision. Like, because even, like, the vest, come on, like, the vest with, like, I don't know, like a white top underneath, and then, like, you keep this open with the pants. Like, it just would look freaking sick. You know what I mean? It's, like, so different. So I thought that would be really cool together. Or I thought the vest would look good with this skirt. Okay, so I got this skirt. I really like the color. It's definitely Little House on the Prairie vibes, but I really am into, like, the long skirts. I don't really know how to style this yet, so like I'm so welcoming any and all recommendations, please and thank you. But I got this like long teal skirt that goes to like mid shin. But like I just think it's so cute, and it's plain, but like I feel so elegant and like womanly in it. So I really like it. And I thought like even this isn't very bad. I just don't know how to style it well, but I don't hate the colors together. But I don't know. I thought this was kind of unique too, but I don't really know how to style it. I tried to wear it on Thanksgiving, and I just wore it with like a turtleneck like bodysuit that was black. but it just felt kind of plain. And I also feel like I almost need to take this in a little bit because it didn't really sit on my waist, and I felt like it should. So I don't know. Yeah, I could do a white turtleneck. Yeah, with the vest. Yes. I don't have a white turtleneck, but I have like a white long sleeve bodysuit that could be cute. Such a vibe. Okay, thank you. What does the back of the vest look like? It's just plain. I guess there's like some little mini stitching down there, but it's just plain on the back. Any white top with the skirt would stand on smooth. Yes. Okay. Also, I thought this with, I don't know if you guys, any of you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen it. But yo, Marissa, what's up? My cousin is here on TikTok. I'm going live on YouTube. What's good? But I thought like in the summertime, this skirt would also look cute with my like white little crochet halter top that I got in Costa Rica. Are you kidding me? Like that would look cute. So I feel like I don't know. I also think this would look cute with like cowgirl boots, which I don't have a pair. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to say what's up. Yeah, I figured. How you doing? What's going on? What's popping? With the jacket you got? Wait, McKenna, with the vest or like the black jacket? Oh, I think you mean the black jacket. That's the other thing I got you guys. It's downstairs, but I got the cutest black and white elegant jacket. It looks so European, but it's so sick. There's like so many different kind of like patterns with it. And then it like buttons on the side. It doesn't like button straight up, and it has like this cool color. I'm literally obsessed with it, and it was 40 euros. And I was like, who would get rid of this? I was wondering who you're talking to. Thanks, Marissa. Yeah, I mean, half the time I talk to myself anyways. But yeah, I'm talking to my people on YouTube because people are answering in that chat. But should I join the YouTube or does it not matter? No, you're good. I can't type. I can tell. Okay. No, but you're good. Because I'm reading, I basically read off what everyone's saying anyways. But if you want to see the chat, you can come on YouTube. But okay, a long white turtleneck with the vest would look cute, I think. Okay, you guys are really set on the turtleneck. I don't have a turtleneck, but I have a white long sleeve that I can wear with it that I think will be cute. And I think it looks good buttoned up, but also loose, too. Wait, I want to know how you feel about pajamas in the gym because I swear it's so cold here and the thought of wearing warm, cozy PJs to the gym is getting too tempting. Actually, side note, okay, so again, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but yesterday I looked like a bag in the gym. Like I had black sweatpants on and a big black t-shirt. And one of my he's like older, he's like 50 or 60, but we're mutuals, we're friends in there. And he said that he's like I wouldn't be able to tell if you're wearing your pajamas or not in here because I looked like I was wearing a bag. So I definitely am someone who wears comfy clothes to the gym. Do I wear full-on pajamas? I'm not gonna lie, I can't get behind full-on pajamas to the gym. But like I definitely will show up in some baggy stuff, like baggy sweatpants, baggy t-shirts, baggy sweatshirts. I personally couldn't wear like full-on pajama pants. But you do you and get cozy in the gym. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, why are we having these random accounts in here? I don't want these creeps in here. Marissa, I don't know if you're still in here, but like how are things going? What's going on? Is it cold there in Charlotte? Also, did you go home for Thanksgiving? We'll see if she's still in here. Marissa's my cousin and she's very, I feel like her attention span is so short, so I wouldn't be surprised if she was like, "Hey, deuces." The long one you got you posted on Insta, that looks so cute with the skirt with boots and a white top underneath. Oh, I see. Hear me out, you could do a light purple or yellow shirt that matches the stitching on the vest. Now we're talking. I'm so glad I showed you guys this. Because I'm someone who loves color, so I would love to do that. Even if if I had like a neutral bottom. But yeah, it definitely is like yellow, purple. It has yellow. Oh, technically, I guess this is more blue. But it has yellow, green, and blue stitching. But I just thought it was so fun. I've been having so much fun with style lately, too. I moved to YouTube. Okay, Marissa still is here. Your olive pants or black pants or even jeans. It's so universal. Guys, I'm so glad you're supporting my vision. Because for a second I was like, is this weird or is this like super stylish? I moved on to this one. Hella cold, say like 4 degrees. Damn. That is cold. We gotten snow, but it's not like we don't have a ton of snow. But we have like a dusting on the ground. And no to Thanksgiving, I'm going for New Year's Eve. You're not going home for Christmas either? I'm saying that as if I'm going home for Christmas. I'm not going home for Christmas, but I figured that you would. The vest reminds me of the meme that's like my 5-year plan, and it's a drawing of a mouse at a little cottage in the best way. Okay, I don't know what meme we're talking about, but I'll take your word for it. Are you gonna do another trip? Trip as in like retreat, group trip, or me taking a personal trip? Personal trip, I don't have any other trips planned except for when I go to Bali next year, which I'm so excited for. That cannot come soon enough. I need to figure out as well what my plan is with that, if I'm going to go elsewhere before then, when I'm going to leave and all that jazz. I would love to also go visit Rachel in Hawaii in the beginning of the year, but nothing is booked. But I'm anticipating that's going to be the next trip. It's just crazy to think that I only see her like once a year. That's how it is with so many of my friends though. But have you heard of the Whoop watch? Yes, I have. I haven't ever used it though. I feel like I've been so disconnected from the smartwatches. Like I haven't also my Apple Watch has been broken for ages. Work. Fair enough. I'm going to the DR for 2.5 weeks, so I'm taking what I can. Damn. For Christmas? Yeah, that's a long time. That's gonna be so nice to have warm weather in the middle of the winter. Dude, also, wait. I want to coordinate because my friend Lucy is in the Dominican Republic for the Peace Corps. So we should like plan you go visit Ray and I go visit her in the same window, and then we'll be there at the same time. Love Bali. Oh yeah, if anyone's been to Bali and wants to send recommendations, that would be exquisite. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to go to Bali for so long. I want to also do Thailand, I think, and Australia, like before or after the trip. So, just because it's such a long haul. Oh wait, I also want to show you sunglasses I got. Okay. These, because I don't own a pair of sunglasses because I accidentally lost mine in Costa Rica like a weekend. I didn't have sunglasses anymore. But I'm like, I love these. They're kind of like they're not black. They're kind of almost like it's hard to tell in the lighting, but they're not really tortoise, but they're like kind of almost like a little bit of red in certain lights, but more like a brown. I'm obsessed with them. I feel like I'm borderline in like a CIA movie or something, but I'm obsessed with them. Everyone is saying white turtleneck for the vest, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that combo was giving middle school science teacher. I just think a regular white top would work better. Okay, yeah, so no turtleneck. Great, because I have a white top. It's just not a turtleneck. No March? Okay. Wait, that honestly works better, Marissa. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. Does it? No. I'm most likely not going to go to the Dominican Republic in March. But I mean, like, maybe... I don't know if you're... I feel like it was going to maybe be like a summer thing. But I can't really go in March because it's very close to my Bali trip. But I'm just saying, like, in general, because she's gonna be there for like another year and a half. So maybe we can intertwine those plans. Come to New Zealand. I've been to New Zealand and I love it. I love it. I love it. Except, guys, hot take, I low key may not be allowed back in the country because I definitely did get a speeding ticket while I was there and I never paid it. So, and I don't know why. Okay, it was 19. I don't know why I didn't pay it. It was literally not a lot of money. It was like $50, $60, and I didn't pay it. I don't know why. I feel like because it just kind of disappeared. Like one day we got like a letter in the mail to pay it, and I just never paid it. And obviously I was out of the country at that point. So I don't know. I'm just still nervous. I'm like, because I don't know, like, do I go seek this out or do I just like show up at the border and like hope nothing is coming up on my record? I don't know. But we really aren't sure if I'm allowed back in there or not. Bali food is incredible. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for everything. I'm just excited for the greenery. I've also heard the people in Bali are so kind, and that's like my favorite part of traveling is when you meet people from different cultures. Because I kind of feel like everyone outside of the U.S. is so nice. Not to totally crap on our country, but I feel like if I wasn't from the U.S., I would be scared to come into the U.S. Just saying. Your sunnies give you unbothered rich Pilates mom. You know, Sydney, I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, I love the unbothered adjective specifically because that's what I feel like when I have these on. Like, oh, I'm sorry, did you say something? I didn't hear you. Like, and I don't want to hear you. Okay, now it's giving diva. No. But, guys, also, wait, that reminds me, Marissa, I'm also exposing us. So Marissa, my cousin, who's in this chat, when we were like, what? I don't even know, 10, and I think my YouTube channel now is still the same YouTube channel that her and I made when we were like 9. And we would post videos on there, or we would make YouTube videos when she would come over for the holidays. And that's like how far back my love for YouTube goes. But that is so iconic. I made YouTube videos with her and then also my next door neighbors. Which those are still floating on the internet somewhere, unfortunately. Which they have got to go, but we can't remember the password to the account, so they're just floating. Love them. They're so cute. I need a new pair of sunnies for real. Thank you. And they are actually these are only $30, which I felt like was good. For like, they're like good quality, but not like expensive. What is a cuisine in Bali? I'm really not sure. I'm just expecting like the fruit plates. I don't really know other than that though, to be honest. I haven't really done extensive research on that. My mate and I loved visiting the elephant sanctuary. That sounds so nice. I'm moving into Marissa, I don't know what you're saying. I'm moving into oh yeah, wait, every Christmas. Yeah, every Christmas we would make those videos. iMovie photo booth, I love it. Yeah, we would film it on iMovie or photo booth. Okay, I'm caught up to speed. Every single year, she would come over and say, "What did you get for Christmas? What did you get for Christmas?" And then we would just go in my room and make videos until dinner was ready. Fugitive from the law. No, you guys, I feel like it's like a joke now when I go to a new country. Like my dad and I are like, damn, like let's hope I don't get like caught by the law. I feel like something always happens. Please, the speeding ticket. I'm serious, dude. It's so iconic. That trip was so iconic in general. I went with my brother and we lived in a van for 2 weeks. Okay, with my brother, I was like at my wit's end, but it was so funny. Like we were laughing so hard after it. And I swear it's on tape because my brother was like vlogging it at the time. I wonder where that clip is, but it's so funny. So yeah, I don't know what to do about it, but pear cheese, your favorite drink is water? What about like a Shirley Temple or like apple juice? I'm not gonna lie, I always drink water, so I feel you. LOL, why do we all have an era where we made YouTube videos with our cousins? No, literally. Cousins, siblings, or friends, like honestly. Oh, you're moving to the Dominican Republic in 2 years. Wait, is it confirmed? Is this new news? Is this like a life update? Is this confirmed? Does grandma know? Belly belly is a thing, so watch the water. Yeah, I've heard of that. Also, is there a specific I think I need a specific vaccine or something before I go specifically to Bali. I'm always confused by that because it's like, are you going to be refused from the country if you don't have it? I would imagine not, because I can't imagine they'd have the same regulations as the US, but I don't know. What are some non-travel related experiences? Okay, you just wiped out 90% of them. No, I'm kidding. That you'd like to have in 2024. What a fun question, Megan. Let me think. Oh, that's a great journal prompt. What are some non-travel related experiences you'd like to have in 2024? I feel like all mine are going to be like lame generic, but I would love to have a picnic. I love picnics. I feel like I want to say things I've done before, but I want to go wake surfing on a boat. I want to go surfing in the ocean. That requires travel. Megan, this is hard. I don't really know because I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm just vibing. Whatever experiences come to me. But there's nothing like new that I haven't done before that's like pressing that I really want to experience in 2024. I guess to answer your question. That's such a good question. Does anyone else have answers? What's something non-related to travel that you would want to have an experience that's not related to travel that you want to have in 2024? Everyone feel free to chime in. No. I can't be trusted with this information. Wait, that's so exciting though. Good for you. I'm sure you're happy about it. How are you? Are you going to try to work there? And how come 2 years is like the sweet spot number? Apple juice, maybe. Is any more merch coming? You guys, I don't know. I feel like I need to do feelers. Like, I definitely have ideas for more merch. I really want a shirt that says, "Make the world a better place by becoming a better you." How cute. I need that. That'd be adorable. A Lift It challenge. A Lift It challenge is coming. The show. I also could do a more like gym focused merch as well. Oh, good question. Thank you for this. Okay, did you decide on Vlogmas? I really think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to stick to 2 videos a week because I feel like I've been inconsistent and I feel like I just need to focus on the basics right now where I think 2 videos a week is still going to be enough to like get me out of my rut kind of with it or like overthinking too much. And I think it's going to help me to have like a content schedule for the month. So I'm still going to have like my normal 12 days of Lit Fitness, how I had the schedule that you got at the beginning of the month, but it's going to say just 8 days of Lit Fitness because it's going to be 2 videos a week. That's what I personally decided to do just because I don't want to have it be overkill. And like someone said it best, like if I'm not excited about it, that videos are going to carry a different energy and like I really don't want to force anything. So I felt like that was kind of a good sweet spot. Again, things may change if I randomly decide differently in the next couple of days. But as of now, that's what I decided on is just staying with 2 videos a week, not missing an upload all month. I'm still deciding also as well. I feel like speaking of like, you know, ways to help get out of a gym rut, I feel like something I want to do to help me kind of revamp Live Fit is I kind of also want to maybe switch up my posting schedule. So part of me wants to post YouTube videos on Mondays and Thursdays and then post the podcast on Wednesdays. I know that'd be switching up everything, but like a part of me wants to do it. More creativity in 2024. For reals. For me, I want to go to a concert or convention by myself. Is that travel? You made the rules, sister. And I want to adopt a dog. Oh, whoa. That's a big experience. Good for you, sis. I feel like I went to a concert by myself this year. That's a good one. That was creative. And I actually loved it. I went to an EDM concert by myself. And I'm so glad I did. Like, I wouldn't have known to regret it if I didn't go because I wouldn't have known the alternative. But now having went, I would have been so bummed if I didn't go because I had so much fun. The thing with concerts is like it seems intimidating to go alone, but like no one even knows who you're there with because everyone's in a mosh pit usually anyway. So it's like no one can really tell when you're there alone and everyone's like singing the whole time. You know what I mean? It's like you don't even really talk to the people you're with throughout the whole concert. Like I was vibing so hard, so I definitely recommend going to a concert alone. So I can be a traveler so I can come back and forth when I get bored. You need to plus experience. I don't remember the first question. First, so you're gonna still have a spot in North Carolina? Honestly, that is the best way to live is to have two different bases. I don't remember what my first question was either. Oh, why did you decide the 2-year mark? You should rate some gyms by you. Well, that's a good idea, Marissa. Because I did that when I went to the Vasa Fitness in Salt Lake City. I like making those videos. I like going to new gyms. So actually, maybe I should do that. Thank you, Marissa. That's so good. I'm gonna do that for my vlog for Vlogmas schedule. I'll put that on there. Oh, do live so happy to reach you on the live stream. Hi, Michelle. Absolutely love you and all your content you create. Thank you for sharing your wonderful brain/soul with us. That was so nice. Thank you so much, Michelle. That was really sweet. Thank you for being here. Mine is to learn to cook. You guys, I'm like hoping, like, is that something that just like naturally happens when you like reach an age, or like, does it happen when you become a mom? Because I'm like, even if I try to make something the exact same way my mom does, it's not the same. And I'm like, I've been like trying to practice cooking. Like I've been doing more. Like I'll just find Pinterest recipes and try to make them and stuff. But I just am like, it's just not like I'm just like hoping it just clicks one day or something. I went to the first half of an EDM concert for Halloween because I was waiting for friends, but I thought of you. It was actually a great vibe. Would like to do it again. EDM is the best one to go alone. I mean, obviously, like it's great to share, like just be in the same space as loved ones when you're like experiencing such like soul expansion. I feel like my soul is so elevated when I'm at an EDM concert, but it's also nice to just like vibe by yourself and like just be so present because it also allows you to kind of watch other people. I know that sounds weird, but it just is like a whole different experience and different perspective. It feels like more out of body, I feel like, when you're alone and you're able to like fully observe and be present in your space. I'd also like to experience more hobbies in 2024. Does anyone have any recommendations? Me too, McKenna. I want to do more like artsy stuff. I really want to go to a pottery class. I think would be so cool. I used to make little like structures out of clay as well when I was younger. I will always die on this hill. If you feel lost, you don't know what your passion is, like turn back to what you used to enjoy as a kid. Like I so believe that. I feel like that holds so true for me. Like almost everything I enjoy doing now was stuff I'd like to do as a kid. But pottery is like a big one that I want to do. Or like dance classes. If you have like a dance studio near you, I'm jealous because I would also love to do that as well. I feel like there's so many cute hobbies. Like embroidery, is that weird? I think that's so cute. Reading has been a big one that I also picked up this year, like fiction books, and I've been loving that as well. I didn't go to the Eras tour because I had no one to go with. Biggest regret ever in 2024, so I'm making that. So in 2024, I'm not making that mistake again. Yes. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Especially like if the only reason why you're not going to a concert is because you don't have someone to go with, it's not a real answer. Not a real reason. You can choose a new city every 6 weeks. Oh wait, really? With your job? That's sweet. So I literally can go anywhere and no problem. I literally was going to talk about cooking. I reserved a day with Graham to teach me how to make the sauce when I go home. I'm jealous of that. That's very smart. I need to do that. I need to do that with my mom too. That's like the one thing, dude. I'm like, I can't be Italian and not know how to make good pasta and sauce. People watching is so my vibe. It's so bad. I could be so lost in people watching. Do you think you'll ever do a retreat for those in Australia/New Zealand? Please, LOL. Oh, say less, dog. Now I'm like, wait, can I plan a trip right now so that I can have one early next year when I'm already going to Bali because it'd be in the same area. Guys, I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm literally down to do a retreat anywhere. I just need people to be down to come to like have enough people for a group. So like if there's people down to go to Australia or New Zealand, like I will have a retreat there. I will literally go anywhere. I will come to you. I just need to make sure that the people are down because it takes quite a bit of time to plan one and plan all the logistics. Bali, we have like the perfect number. We have 12 girls, and I think it's going to be like the perfect amount of people. McKenna, I love painting and coloring. It's so therapeutic. Yes, I draw geometric patterns on a canvas and then paint them. It doesn't really require skill, just creativity. So much fun. I love that, Megan. That does sound great. I love it. Yeah, even just coloring in a coloring book is so therapeutic. I do wish I was more like artsy with like painting and stuff. My aunt's a pretty good painter. It's funny that you say that. I started going to adult beginner ballet classes with my girlfriend because we both danced as kids. That's so cool. See? Like, and that's so like nurturing to your inner child. I love that. That sounds so fun. Dude, if I had a freaking little like I want a dance studio near me so badly. I could drive to Salt Lake, but it's so bad. Like I grew up in a small town and where I live is kind of small. And like I'm like, I have everything I need right here. And so like a 30-40 minute drive, I'm like, end of the world. But you do have to go through like a canyon and like I don't want to be doing that in the winter during the night, you know? I don't know. But I love that for you, Sydney. That sounds so fun. I'm so glad you're doing that. Does Letty like to cook? Dude, he's actually a very good cook. He shows me up. He's like very competent in, this is gonna sound very like traditional viewpoint, but it's my brother very much so sticks in the mold of like a traditional male viewpoint where he's like not very skilled in the kitchen, or like the stereotype where he's not very skilled in the kitchen, like not very competent in the kitchen. Letty very much so is. He's a very good cook. He's a good cleaner. He's like always tidies everything, and I actually love that about him. He makes some killer pizza, I have to say. I was just about to buy a single concert ticket when you said that. Where are you going to go? Well, who are you going to see? Immediately, I'm going on the Aus/New Zealand retreat. You guys say that. I need legit inquiries only. But that'd be so fun. The question is, do we do Australia or New Zealand? I've never been to Australia, but I do know that New Zealand is beautiful. I will go into depth for it. No, Sydney, we cannot condone that here. But there's a payment plan for my retreats, which is good. You can pay it over the course of 18 months, actually. So if anyone wants to come to Bali, you have 18 months to pay it off. I'm so excited for that because we're going to 3 different waterfalls. And I love waterfalls so much. I think with hobbies, the important part is not worrying about whether or not you're good, and just enjoying the task, which can be hard if you're a perfectionist. That spoke volumes to me, Megan. I agree. That's the thing. Like, because I'm glad you said painting, because ever since I painted my pumpkins, I don't know if you saw that on my Instagram, I painted pumpkins, and that was so fun and so therapeutic. But I'm always nervous, it's going to be just like trash, and I always struggle with like what to paint. And so I never like apply myself, I guess. And I am very much so a perfectionist. So, but yeah, I love like artsy stuff like that. Because I went through a phase too when I was younger where I did do little embroideries, and it was so therapeutic as well. I love like little quiet, private, busy work like that. Like, it's so cute to me. You need to come to Japan. Dude, it's so crazy you say that because one of my friends, he's a photographer, and he was just in Japan for a minute. And he said it was like the best country he's ever been to. I've heard nothing but good things about Japan. So, and I've never been pulled there before. Like, I just didn't really know much about it. But, like, I've only heard amazing things about Japan. So I would love to go. Pay your parking fine and come down here. Yeah, wait, who am I kidding, guys? I might not be able to legally conduct business in freaking New Zealand. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't even know how to find the parking ticket. Also, like, is it acquiring interest over 4 years? Like, if I go now to pay it, is it going to be, like, way more money? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel that, Megan. I think that's why I have a hard time sticking to them. I just need to let go. Yeah. Like, do it with no expectations and no, like, performance factor. I signed up for a dance class and it ended up being a step class. I've actually seen those where it's like a workout step class. Wait, Marissa, what kind of dance class are you gonna sign up for? I love that. The Kooks in Chicago. I don't know what that's referencing. So the payment plan, are we still able to be paying it off during and after the retreat? Yes. I believe so. It says you can take up to 18 months to pay it. McKenna, don't take my word for that now, actually, now that I think about it, but I'd imagine. I can ask my contact at Trover Trip and get back to you. I do know that you can either choose a 6, 12, or 18-month payment plan. But I don't know if you can only choose those higher, longer payment plans if they're completed before the trip actually goes. My favorite song right now is Francesca by OSEA, Pear Cheese. Thanks, Sydney. I'm not gonna lie, Pear Cheese, when I see your username, I just think of Ratatouille for some reason. If you could plan a day where you go hang out with your younger self, for 24 hours, what would you do? That's so cute. I feel like I'm so predictable. Not basic, I'm just so predictable. Like I know what I like and that's what I like. So for younger me, if we're talking like, are we talking like baby or like 16-year-old me? 16-year-old me, especially because that's when I was in my like Roxy Surfer Girl era, I would take her to, I would want to take her surfing. I would want to take her to surf on Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. I know we only have 24 hours, but I would love to have her be there for a day because that was like her biggest dream. Hell yeah, I stayed. It was so much fun. We learned two pretty girls walk like this. Damn, that has to be a vibe. I really just saw videos of a step class and it seemed very energetic. They are a group from Raleigh. They were on the For You page for a bit. Oh, wait, you went to literally one of those? That's so cool. How did it go? I feel like I would get like I don't know, I feel like I would lose track of all the little steps. My favorite song right now is You're Gonna Go Far by Noah Khan. I'm trying to get a link. Okay. McKenna, I'm really gonna ask you though. I'm gonna ask that for you tomorrow. I'm gonna email her at Trover Trip and see what the deal is with that. I kind of just abruptly ended my TikTok live, but oh well. Oh, I was by far the worst dancer. I kept tripping and spinning the wrong way, but it was so fun. See, I think dancing is so fun. Like, yeah. I feel like there's so many times where I've I don't know, I love not knowing the moves and you're just vibing. That happened to me in Costa Rica. I went to it was kind of like this, not really like a club, but it was like a bar thing, and it was like a dance night, and so there was a dance floor and there was like an instructor, and I was just vibing up there, even if I was so off. I I was thinking of getting a travel credit card to fund the rest of the trip, like my plane ticket. You guys, wait, everyone listen up. My wallet is not. Oh, it is up here. Uni, thank you. Okay. You guys, I have this credit card, and it is a travel credit card. This was actually all due to Laddie, so everyone can thank him. But so right before I booked everything for Costa Rica, I opened up this credit card, and it was the smartest thing I've ever done. It's the Sapphire Preferred by Chase. Okay, it looks like this, Sapphire Preferred by Chase. It has so many different travel benefits to it, and you have to spend a certain amount of money, but basically with this, because I was like booking my Airbnbs with Costa Rica and like the plane ticket and everything, I think you have to spend like $4,000 on the card, but then you get $700 back. So it like paid for my ticket to Costa Rica. So this is great. It has 3 times the points on travel, I believe, and 3 times the points on dining. And then I think it's 5 times the points. It might be 5 times the points on, sorry guys, I'm mixing it up, but there's really good point benefits with this card is what I'm trying to say. If you look it up, it'll tell you. And I've gotten great cash back through this card. So if this is what I would recommend, McKenna, for something like that. Does it get you to, and I don't think so. But there's no, now I'm trying to log into my thing to see if I can get all the information again. But like, this is why I love credit cards. Like, even right now, I have like $200 that I can get back in points right now. Okay, no, so it's 5 times the points on travel through Chase Travel, 3 times the points on dining, 2 times the points on normal travel. So like when they say through Chase Travel, that's like if you're booking a hotel that's affiliated with Chase, or like booking flights like through the Chase app, etc. And I think it's like $100 annual fee. It's either $100 or nothing. But anyways, yes, McKenna, I think like you can really take advantage of credit card perks and points and stuff for travel. So I would definitely do that. Like, it's a great thing to open up right before you have a big trip when you're already about to spend a lot of money. Liv, I literally got an offer for this card in the mail today. McKenna! Dude, that's so weird. Okay, I'm telling you, this is uni doing its thing right now. I wasn't sure if my wallet was going to be in my room. It was in my room. Just so happened to speak about that same credit card you got today. That's crazy. That's why I was thinking about it. That's nuts. I was looking at getting the Capital One for travel. Why do I feel like someone I know has that one? What are the benefits for that one, Jordan? My dad's a big Capital One guy, I think. Do I prefer pants or jeans? I love both. Pants are definitely way more comfortable, but a good jean is a good jean. I would say overall I like pants because they're just different. Like, they look so unique. Thank you, Uni. Yeah, thanks, Uni. I just spent a shit ton of money on the flight to Bali, so it's a bit late now. I'm hesitating because I know you shouldn't open a new credit card before buying a house. That I'm not knowledgeable in, like, proper steps for before buying a house, so I'm glad that you are taking that into account. I feel like, especially, now since you already bought your flight, because that's going to be a big chunk of your expenses, you know what I mean? Anyways. Other than your dad, he's a legend, by the way, he is. Who do you look up to? Business / mindset wise, etc. I can't believe you took my dad out of this equation, Michelle. Do it have to be people that I know in real life? I look up to my brother because he's very super, super, super disciplined and very hardworking, like no excuses type hardworking. And I feel like sometimes I need that in my life. Um, right now, I've really also been looking up to Chrissy Chella a lot. She seems like super girl boss and like she just has built amazing things and it's really cool to see because I've been following her forever. I don't really think we'd be like friends in real life, but like I just am rooting for her and I think what she's doing is amazing and I love this new way she's giving back. She's doing like a school initiative where she's trying to help young girls in like high school get into health and wellness and like supplying them with sports bras and leggings and making just fitness more accessible to them and like raising awareness about it, which I love that. And then always Sarah's Day. I always look up to Sarah's Day. She literally lives my dream life in every capacity. Like the fact that she's a mom, boy mom, great. Like she's, very stable home life with her husband is her full-time job, is her business. She has definitely different avenues, different streams of income, like super creative job, which I love. She has a Malibu wake setter boat. Like she just seems to live such like a wholesome life right now. And I admire what she's done so much with her business. Mindset wise, manifestation babe. She has a podcast and like she just has such an expansive, abundant mindset where she just truly believes like the sky's the limit and everything's an opportunity. And I love that mindset a lot. Did anyone do their Spotify rap today? Who were your top artists? Oh my gosh, yeah, everyone said that. I did, Megan. Mine was Noah Khan and Miley Cyrus. I'm looking at mine now. Mine was freaking all over the board. Well, I don't use Spotify, but I have like Remix on Apple Music. Except where did mine go? Oh, here it is. Okay, wait, and I need to ask anyone who's also an Apple Music user. When it said my top genres, it literally gave me 5. And I was like, is this explaining my multiple different personalities or is everyone getting a lot of different genres? Because my top genres, are you ready for this? Country, hip hop, pop, dance, and R&B. Like those are literally all of my top genres. I don't know if that's normal. My top artist was number 1 was Morgan Wallen. I was kind of surprised by my tops. Number 1 was Morgan Wallen, which is on brand. But then John Mayer was number 2. I was like, out of absolutely nowhere. Like, I don't think I listened to him a lot at all. And then Chris Brown was number 3, left field, but not really left field because there's like a couple old songs that I've been like listening on replay. Earlier in the year, I was a lot. 4, Eminem, that's on brand. 5, Miley Cyrus. And then 6, I have Luke Combs. 7 is Joyner Lucas. I love Joyner Lucas. 8, Bad Bunny. 9, Jason Aldean. And 10, Bailey Zimmerman. Like, what a variety of people on this list right now. So, that was mine. How is living with your brother been? I think about living with my brother, but we kind of live different lifestyles, so I'm unsure at times. I could see how it could kind of like make or break a relationship, but I really can only live with siblings. Like I feel like I don't do well with other roommates because my siblings like know me, and I feel like it's the same thing. Like your siblings kind of know what your limit is, like know who you really are and stuff, and especially just from like growing up together, I just feel like you tend to live better with your siblings, obviously. I personally like living with my brother, but that's because they're very similar. Like I don't think I could live with my 2 sisters, to be honest. But my brother and I are very similar where we're just more quiet. Like we both need our space at the end of the day. We don't like we're not people who just like sit and talk in the kitchen all day and like I don't you know what I mean? I would get anxious feeling like distracted with my other siblings all day. But like my brother and I like will come in, we'll have dinner together or whatever. It's just very organic, but we like definitely still very much so have our space, which I really like. Definitely there's times where it's annoying, like he doesn't know it, but I'm like cleaning up after him in the kitchen and all that stuff that's like annoying. But I feel like that's kind of classic sibling stuff. But yeah, nothing outside of like normal sibling drama, I feel like. But overall it's good. And if I had to live with anyone, I'm glad I'm living with Luke for sure. I like Chrissy too, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I just think she's making, like, a really cool impact, and I just admire what she's built over the years. Like, something I love that when it's, like, someone's been grinding for years, and there's just, like, that one day where you turn around and look back and you're like, "Oh my gosh, look at what they've done." I've, like, had that moment recently with Chrissy, and I was like, "Go you, dog, that's so cool." My top 3 was Taylor Swift, Noah Khan, and Harry Styles. That's a good trio. Mine were the Beatles and Taylor Swift. The best of the best, in my humble opinion. I'm not gonna say you're incorrect. I'm not really a Swiftie though, you guys. I never have been. I'm not gonna say I don't like her, but like I've never been. She actually was a top artist of mine, I thought. But no, she's not. Oh, she was number 13. My number 11 was Hannah Montana also, which I thought was so funny. Short hair or long hair? I think it totally depends on the person. I'm like envious of someone who can rock short hair. I think it's sick. But I also love really pretty long hair. So, totally depends on the person. For me, I prefer my long hair. Just because I feel like my face is so round, I don't know what would happen if I had short hair. Mine was Akon. How savage, Michelle. I love that for you. I wish. Akon's not even on my list. I'm a fake fan. Mine was Daniel Caesar, SZA, and Masego. I know he's popular. I would never really have listened to him before. That seems so on brand for you, though, Jordan. My top was Latch by Disclosure and Sam Smith. Talk about a throwback. I remember I loved that song when it first came out. My top genre was POV indie. Literally, what is that? Dude, I saw something that was like, it looked like it was a mesh between indie and electronic, and I was like, what is going on? My top genres are pop, rock, Broadway, and movie tunes. That sounds on brand for you, Megan, of the little bit I know about you. I listen to the Frozen soundtrack too much in K-pop. An interesting selection. That is an interesting selection. The rock with Broadway. Talk about some juxtaposition. Frozen soundtrack is so valid. Hi, Gabriella. One Direction is still going strong in my top 5 artists. Sydney, are you lying to me right now? Is that factual? Is that true? What is my favorite song? That's like asking me to pick a favorite child that I don't have. According to my top song, actually my top song of the year was Low by SZA. I played it 83 times. Do you have any hair oil recommendations? I'm trying to do more hair treatments. I personally use rosemary oil and pumpkin seed oil. I would definitely recommend that above anything. Rosemary oil is supposed to help promote blood flow, which obviously you want blood flow to help like rush nutrients to the hair follicle for new growth. And then pumpkin seed oil is beneficial because it blocks DHT, which is another hormone, I think, that is usually like the cause of hair fallout. So the pumpkin seed oil helps to not have the hair fall out and like make the hair follicle healthier. And then the rosemary oil helps to promote new growth. And then for my ends, I'll usually do jojoba oil because it's just like a little bit of a lighter oil and I have like finer hair. So then I'll do some jojoba oil on the ends of my hair. Also castor oil is also great as well. I also like Gains by Brains. Yes. I love like her video style. It's very cool. I like how I feel like she's very unique. It's not really like raw vlog. She has more of like her voiceover segments with like little edits, which I like. This is my first live with you. I had so much fun. Aw, thanks for coming, Aurora. I'm glad you had fun. I'm being dead serious. Sydney, that is... Actually, the only song I was going to say I can't name a song by One Direction, but there is a song called Livia. I know that much. No, wait. That's What Makes You Beautiful? Okay, I'm going to see myself out. I do know a few songs. Sorry about that, Sydney. Did a bunch of work while listening. Going to make dinner now. Have a great night, everyone. Can't wait for the next one. Thanks, Aurora. I'll be here next Wednesday, people. I feel like I should probably go eat dinner, too. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. Oh, my gosh. I thought it was like a little over an hour. Oopsie. Just got a CocoCon package in the mail. You inspired me. Of course, I ordered the day before you said you had a code. Oh, no. Wait, which one did you get? What things did you get? Hi, Skylin. I love CocoKind so much. And for what it's worth, you guys, like the brand side, they're so kind. Like the owners and the people I'm in contact with, they're so nice. And that says so much about, like, I feel like I know them and I don't know them. Marissa just texted me. Marissa said, I fooked with your live. Super stoked for you to go to Bali. That's amazing. Marissa is so funny. I can't, like, she's not intentionally funny. She's one of those people that are just funny, like, in her nature. I feel like I always will, like, chuckle with her because she's just such an amusing human being. Wait, but Jordan, please share what you got from CocoKind. Because I'm so curious. I'm so excited. I'm going to have a taco bowl tonight for dinner. I got the retinol, yes. Ceramide serum, yes. Matcha moisturizer balm, I have not tried that. That sounds awesome. And the kale mask. Okay, let me know how you like those other two things. I haven't tried those. The kale mask? Well, you just inspired me. Maybe I'll do a face mask tonight. That sounds so exquisite. I love that for you. I love the ceramide serum so much. And their retinol, to be honest. Yay. I recently tried their the rose water toner. I have to say I wasn't stoked on it. The little sprayer bottle was interesting. But yeah, my top favorites are definitely the retinol, the ceramide serum, and then also the chlorophyll thing. Chlorophyll serum. The CocoKind. Yeah, ceramide serum is the best. It really is. It's so good. Yeah, I'm so happy for you, Jordan. Next time you could use, listen, now next time if you actually like something and you're like, yeah, I want to repurchase, now you can still use my coding at 15% off. You know? Hair tips, not me. My hair is so beautiful, but your smile is more beautiful, Liv. Pear Cheese, you're just full of the compliments tonight. Thank you so much. Hair tips are to do some hair oiling and make sure that you are updated today on getting some hair trims. And have your collagen, eat enough protein, drink a lot of water, and prioritize nutrients, and make sure you're eating enough food. I literally was like, my hair tips are these 2 things plus 10 more at the end. But hair health and skin health is so internal, it's insane. The balm is like a lip balm thing. Oh, wait, really? Basically, with the Black Friday sale, I got the mask and the balm for free. Oh, no way. Okay, so the matcha moisturizer balm is a chapstick, essentially. That's actually good to know because I've also been, I don't know, I'm so obsessed with Burt's Bees, but I don't know, I've been wanting to find like a non-toxic chapstick because I wear chapstick night and day 24/7. So I'm actually going to follow up with you, Jordan, because I'm curious to see how you're going to like it. Rachel just texted me. She said starting May 2024, Hawaiian Airlines will have direct flights from Honolulu to Salt Lake City. That's so exciting. What are the odds? I was just talking about her earlier that I wanted to go visit her. All right, boys. I have some sea glass in my wallet. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for an hour. Just shooting the shits. Talking about nothing. I had so much fun. Dr. Bronner's chapstick. Guys, honestly, me reading the live streams, like, these are when I'm like, am I dyslexic? And I'm saying that so wholeheartedly seriously. Okay, wait, really? I'm going to look that up. Thank you, Skylin. Because I do want something different. It's like a multiple use balm, but I got it for the lips. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm up to speed. All right, I'm writing that down, Skylin, right now. No cap. All right, guys, I'm going to leave, skedaddle, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really love chatting with everyone today. That felt like a real hangout session. I kind of felt like we were all in the room together. NGL. I said it right. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like I have 2 brain cells, which is the other reason why I want to do some more continuing education courses. Because I'm like, I swear, I told my dad, I was like, I think I'm getting stupider. And he's like, the fact that you just said stupider is supporting your case. So I need to I feel like I need to learn something to help keep it sharp up here. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be posting on Instagram all day. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of your night, or maybe your day is starting if you're in a different time zone somewhere else around the world. If it is dinner time, don't forget to eat dinner, fuel your body, eat something good. I'm sending you guys so much love, and hopefully I'll see you in the next live. I'll be back again next Wednesday at 5 p.m. MST. Bye, guys. Love you all so much.